Welcome back to another OJXFilms video. Haven't done anything but a vlog in so long, but today I'm coming at you guys with a story time. I've never done one before, and I've been kind of wanting to, and I finally thought of a story I could tell. Now, to start with the story, just keep in mind for this whole story, I was around 10 years old in the 5th grade, around that time, so, brain was even less developed, and just, I made bad decisions, and things didn't really process correctly. At this time I was playing football, and this whole thing happened at night, and the day before, me and 2 other people from the football team were doing Krispy Kreme fundraiser, so we had to stay on the street like prostitutes and sell donuts instead of our bodies.
How about you not be having sex with hookers back here, buddy? Think you can keep from doing that?
But yeah, that's what we were doing. It was really early in the morning, so it was easier for us to stay over the person's house that was going to get the donuts. It was me and 2 other guys. I'll call one of them Andrew and one of them Marcus. Now these are all random names. I'm not saying names for whatever reason. The night before, we had to go sell the donuts out on the street or whatever. I guess we were bored. We didn't have anything to do, playing game or whatever. And so we decided to go outside, and we had flashlights. And so I think first we started off, we were playing flashlight tag or whatever. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically playing tag with flashlights.
Well, no shit.
I don't even understand the whole concept. But anyway, we were doing something like that with flashlights, in the dark. Bullshit!
You didn't convince me!
To make this whole story make sense, Andrew's house was kind of on a hill, and it was right in front of a street. So the cars would pass very fast. So, after we were done playing flashlight tag, whatever, it moved to, for whatever reason, as I said, our minds were we weren't thinking straight. We decided to flash the flashlights at cars passing. I don't know why this really started. I think we just wanted to see the cars, whatever happened. So we sat on the, we hid behind a rock or whatever, because he had a big rock in the middle of his yard. So what we would do is we would peek out and flash the flashlights at the cars passing by. And what we started doing is flashing it in the driver's seat and the driver while they're passing by. Now if you think about this, we're basically blinding the driver while it's really dark and they're going down a narrow road. And mind you, this is all in woods area stuff, so it's even worse. But anyway, we started doing that, thinking it's funny, running off after we do it to a car or whatever. And I think it was me. It was either me or Marcus that did this. But so after we all took turns flashing the flashlights at the cars or whatever. So we flashed it at this one car that was going really fast, and as we could see, we would see who the people were, since we were flashing the flashlights in their car. And it was either me or Marcus that flashed it in this next car, and I noticed that it was probably a cop. After around 40 seconds, we see a car coming back slowly, and the lights are on, and you know how some cop cars have the side lights on them? There was 2 lights in the front, were the headlights, and then we saw a light on the left side, and it looked like he had his, I'm not sure if he did, but it looked like he had his something out the window. Whether that was a flashlight or something. At that age, I thought it was a gun or something. I didn't know. But yeah, he was coming towards the house really slow. So we're like, what the hell? We scatter, and This is a stupid part of me. This is where I'm saying you gotta mind. We're like in 5th grade, so I like run behind the car because there's a car parked in the driveway, and I like hid there. Obviously he saw me because I was there, and he saw me run in there. I was just confused, and then I think Andrew ran inside the house. It's his house, and we all had the flashlights in our hands still. So I think I ran in the house right after him, and we went to his room and saw him while the cop is still there. Anyway, like we ran into the room. We don't know what's happening. We're peeking outside the window, and he was still like there. I'm not sure if he was in the driveway or anything. Marcus is freaking out. He's walking back and forth, pacing, thinking he's gonna get in trouble. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm gonna go to jail. My butthole's gonna be like that big. He's making me think that we're gonna go to jail, blah blah, doing all this. But what ended up happening is Andrew's dad stormed in the room, and he was like yelling at us. I forgot exactly what he said because, as I said, this is a long time ago. But he basically took the flashlights and put them on the table or something, and then he said that he wasn't gonna tell our parents, or I think he said he was. I don't know. But anyway, my parents do not know about this or anything. But what ended up happening, he was explaining to us that there is something about terroristic activity that they could have done. And now I think about it, it can be kind of considered as terroristic activity. But that just really freaked me out there. And at the time, I thought that I would get in really bad trouble and something would go on my permanent record or something for this. And the weird thing is, in the middle of it, we were thinking that we could probably cause a crash, you know, doing this. If any 2 cars did that and swerved, we could have had something really bad happen. But yeah, that's all for this story time. Really, we kind of brushed it off in the morning and we were all Gucci. But that situation could have been really worse. One of us probably could have got shot, especially me, the way I hid and then ran back. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the story time. If you guys want me to do any type of more story times, maybe I can think of a story that I can tell. But I'm still young. Not too much has happened that I can tell. So thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys next time. Yeet.